Alright guys, it's time for yet another matchup guide analysis. See if we can go to... see if the VOD is left. Discount. But it's still going, it's just league players. And natural habitat. Can watch your noise. I'll explain the Trynd Malphite matchup. Since I've heard that a lot of you guys struggle a lot with this matchup. And to figure out how this works again. So it's only on me. So basically you guys are saying that you can't kill Malphite once he gets like 800 armor, which is right. But the thing is, you're not gonna allow him to get 800 armor. You're gonna punish him in the early game, where he's in the weakest state. And with the help of Kraken Slayer, you can actually snowball against Malphite if you get the lead early game. So every time you're in lane, you want to like hit Malphite and trade with him, because you have infinite sustain and he just has corrupting potions. So he will run out. You can stay in lane as much as you want. It's Tryndamere. Every time he walks up, you just want to go trade. And just hit him. Or maybe like even in terms of HP, this is huge for me because I have insane amount of regen. It's pretty lucky he didn't die, but he flashed at least. You just want to go hard on Malphite early game. Here's if you were like any of the champion on Tryndamere, then recalling here would be good to get like a refillable, maybe a bead, maybe just refillable on pink ward. But since you're Tryndamere, the correct way play here is just to stay and keep punishing this Malphite. Because Tryndamere doesn't really get a good buy this early on. A longsword doesn't do that much, or refillable. So you just want to go here. I mean, I was like thinking if I go back or not, but I decided to stay. Just auto and E away under the turret and poke him, if the mini wave is under his turret. He just recalls here for some reason, so I just hit him. Deny him some time. I'm just gonna slow push, so Malphite has to walk up to get CS. Then that will allow me to trade him. Good map cover by the way. Yeah. Disabled actually. Map cover is into disabled. There we go. Doing good champ top lane, yes. He's very strong right now with leaf tempo. Here was looking to get... He's got the crab, but it was like over here, so I didn't have time. You mostly want to do short trades like auto and E away, because if he E's you can't really trade. You can't auto him. But if he like misses E, then you can just go hard. Spin and just fucking auto him until he goes back to his turret. I've never think about Echo this whole time. I wasn't thinking at all. The only time I think about Echo if he like, if I see him here, then that's the only time. I never think about the enemy jungler when I play. I just think about how to trade with the enemy laner. And here it shows something important to do on Tryndamere. I thought that actually a lot of damage. She almost killed me here. Here it's important to save Q to the end. I need to slow it down a bit, actually. You need to save your Q at the end, like one auto before you die, so he fully commits to the trade, and then Q in the end when he's trying to kill you there. Go use your Q like that. You could even maybe get luck crit here as well if you save to the end. When do you normally ward early game? At like level 2 or level 3. I ward like at 2 minutes something of like first wave. It was pretty unlucky because I cancelled an auto, so I would have killed him there. I flashed after him if I didn't cancel auto. It was pretty unlucky. But still, since I managed to kill him after early game, I'm like really ahead. Not only like 19 CS ahead, but 1 kill ahead as well. So now I can just keep snowballing. It just gets the cloth armor, I get the whole noon cover and refillable. The ideal thing to get in the Malphite matchup early game is to get the kill before your base, before your first base. As it's pretty hard, you just want to keep trading, you know. This is a pretty big mini wave, so you gotta be a bit careful sometimes. See, I'm Tryndamere, I can just tank the entire thing. Look at this shit, look how broken Tryndamere is. See this wave? Doesn't matter. I just get the fuck in there. Even ease me, doesn't matter. Leaf tempo and Tryndamere. Boom. Now we got another kill, so now it's gonna be very hard for Melf to play the lane. But his Cragslayer exists. But he's killed him, misses this a lot of waves here, a lot of golden XP. And then here I can just deny entry for a bit. His Q is very broken, I can't catch him. If his Q didn't give him movement speed, he would have been dead there. Here I fucked up, I did something very bad here. I did this kind of dive. I actually didn't know if he had flash or not, so I just flashed. To make sure I didn't die and give him the 200 gold shot down. When I have the base here, because it's too risky, he will get level 6 soon. If he gets level 6 from like the next 2 free creeps, I'm dead. If he just ults me. At the base there, after inting. But even though I entered that dive, I'm still very far ahead. I'm still 1 entire level ahead of him. In a few items. I'm also very close to Cragslayer. The matchup becomes a lot easier once you get Cragslayer, if you're ahead against Malphite. Those were the really lost lanes. No. This Malphite, I don't give a fuck, I'm getting that turret plate. Then I run away. Can't stop me, so free turret plate there. You can do that versus most tanks. If they don't have that much damage. If don't like one shot you. Just walk up and take one free plate. Yeah, I'm trying to poke him as much as possible. Just get him low enough for me to kill him. Just training hard. Here I'm also trying to make Malphite use his ability so he goes because if he goes I can just easily dive him. His ult costs 100 mana. So if his mana bar goes below 100 I can easily kill him. The only reason why I can't kill him is just because of his ult. Unless it's very, very low. Here he has this on a ult, so I know and go hard here. I think his E and W didn't have enough mana, or maybe Q as well. He used E, Q and W. So now he's below 100 mana, I saw this and just went hard there. Killed him again. I think I saw Echo here in bot lane, so I just decided to push harder. If you don't know where the enemy jungler is, after you're low, it's killing your enemy laner, then it's better to just back. But if you see him, then you can go push this if he doesn't have TP. But yeah, TP, so it's kinda risky. But luckily I was healthy enough to survive. I'm training to fag with stream is so fucking broken, look at this shit. Look at this fucking champion. If Maf did all that, I can still stay in lane. And this is good for me as well. I can't do anything. After pushing the wave, I went for golems for the max gold efficiency because I have enough time to get this, and Malphite thinks I have recall, so you're just gonna insta-shove this. So by the time I get all these golems, go back and get the wave as well. So I got like 203 gold and some XP from just getting the golems after getting the entire wave. Can I check how much gold I have? There was some way to check, right? I don't know how to check it. I think it's... This is the runes show here. Blocking. X maybe? Oh, X, nice. Okay, let's go back then. I backed with 2.6k gold. I went from Noon Quiver Pickaxe to Kraken Slayer Berserkers. That's a huge spike and longsword. You want to get Kraken Slayer as much as possible, so don't buy boots. Don't buy boots or Berserkers against the tank. You need Kraken as soon as possible. Because if you get Kraken, you can snowball against the tank and kill him over and over again if he fucks up. I'm like 3 levels ahead of the Malphite now, and like Kraken Slayer, so if I hit him with Kraken proc, then he will pretty much die quickly. If I could just poke him, get Kraken proc, E away, then do it again and again. I'm so ahead, he can't do anything. So I'm just taking everything I want. It's a Mourn. Map's dealing enough damage with take turret. And he has the proc ult. That's basically the Malphite matchup. You just want to go very hard early game. You don't want to let him scale. And it is possible to win this matchup. It's not completely unplayable if you play it correctly. And if you're curious what happened this game, we lost. We lost the game. Malphite won in the end. So now you should be able to win the Malphite matchup.